Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Yeah,
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Denver Broncos. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there on that play. Defense wins it in a big way, no gain at all for the offense.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go. Gone.
To throw on 2nd down. Boyle. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yo, you should have heard.
Take it in for a Bronco
You should have heard Jerome and Tugran yesterday, Chief.
There. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
You should have heard him and Tugran yesterday, bro. Oh, my God.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
I was telling Chief, he should have heard Jerome and Tugran going at it, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. Jerome was hot.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Nigga, cause Jerome, Tugran beat Jerome, but the way Tugran beat Jerome, like Tugran had this some shit where, like, he had his running back at tight end. Yup. Word. Yeah, like it was. Yeah, that's how he said his. Mm-hmm. Yeah, through the depth chart, but still.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So this defense clicking early in the year, week one, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Redskins. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And that is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it.
Wow.
It's out, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Alex Anzalone leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Boyle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Come on, baby.
And pulled down. Reuben Foster coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Lutz now to kick this one away.
I think Mike Benoff.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
Yeah.
If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Crack his little
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
From the gun, Boyle. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Broncos on third. 44 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Yeah, I'm about to mute him my damn self.
Off the play fake. Boyle Eluding the pressure rush.
Oh!
And that's
That was an interception. Come on, baby. That was for 6,
about
baby.
playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too.
Whop
I think we
right
just saw
there.
an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Boyle.
Yeah, shit out of here.
Incomplete.
Should have been for
Well, certainly it
6.
appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately starts.
I learned about
there.
2K. You gotta look at the
Things
wrist
were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive,
and they
okay?
feet.
But how about the front 7 as they got closer to their goal line?
The wrist.
Things stiffened a little
Nah,
bit
it's the
close
wrist
to
and the
field
feet.
goal.
Their wrist and the feet.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A good pick up there. 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's up?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
What's up, Gator?
His throw caught at about the 5. A
Sure,
good
what up,
pick
though?
up there, 26 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
He said 1st and...
He'll get it up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the 1st half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Carrying it out deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's
that
a
shit
long ways into Washington territory before hitting the
This
turf.
nigga getting the
It's a big
luckiest
play
shit
there for
off,
the Broncos. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into
like,
the
what the
Denver
fuck?
touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one.
Let's go.
Into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's the fullback. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game. Lutz now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 1st and 10, Boyle. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To throw on 2nd down. Boyle flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Detroit!
Off-play action. Boyle. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Oh, my God.
He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
These stupid-ass fumbles, man.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded at the 6. And they'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They'll set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 53 yards. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Denver right after this. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now they got to get to the line quickly. He's going to get it running right. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I didn't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one. But I don't think they're built like that.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. As his guys are in for 6. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Lutz with the extra point. And that will get them 1 closer. Lutz now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Now they're just looking to add.
They really let this nigga. Who the fuck is that, bro?
23-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards.
Yeah. I told you. I told you. I told you. Had that nigga feeling some type of way. That nigga been tweaking ever since. Yep. He been tweaking ever since, bro.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. First down, Boyle. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, Boyle. Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton. Now the ball comes loose into the Redskins' hand. They do.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. And got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going up top.
Oh, my God.
Almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect
My
your roaming
control
free
is
safety to come
tweaked.
up with. But it's second down.
There we go. That shit again. The nigga ain't even want to jump for me.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This nigga needs to cover that shit.
The Redskins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left.
Oh, my
it's picked
God.
up by the Broncos.
This nigga been fumbling all fucking game.
Well, they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half of their first drive.
This nigga
Can't
been
imagine that the
fumbling
discussion
all
at halftime
game,
encompassed
my
this
boy.
at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that.
Gun! Black 99 Philly, here we go.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No. Check. Patriot.
Looking to throw on second down. Boyle finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, it's Lindsay. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And McManus able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to be
going. You're excited.
Now they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it but couldn't find his man open.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back to throw again. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. In for the score. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Yeah, a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
And they'll run it here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Boyle. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
But I have not been on a game since I got off the game.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Está fucking marking me, nigga.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Boyle.
Thanks.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Gun!
He'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Richardson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. And an alley to run. Finding room to the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you? And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. It's the fullback. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
Barely.
And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again.
Shut the fuck, bro. Shut. What?
Shaq cannot hit no goddamn 3.
Man, shut the fuck up, how you shut up.
That nigga was never a 3-point shooter his whole NFL career. Yeah, when in practice, nigga, a lot of NBA players can shoot practice 3s, but in the actual game, nigga, them niggas ain't shooting no 3s, bro. He said, listen, that nigga tripping right now.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Oh,
Let's
my.
see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy.
What?
The
Feel good.
Yes, they did.
I'm feeling good. We're probably about to be snowing on the mic, man. I'm probably about to be snowing on the mic, man.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
No, I haven't. I got my little cherry pop. I got my little cherry pop.
It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. Now what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Over.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
What y'all talking about, 2K?
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force him into
You want your ass to be again?
That's a win.
And McManus able to put it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch.
You said what, Charles?
Hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go. Green 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. Zach Cunningham in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete. They made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Some good games around the league here early in week 1.
They say, fuck me, Marcion.
As good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. His guys are in for 6. And now the Redskins, if they hit the PAT, they will have the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Lutz now to kick this one away.
That's the fuck I'm talking about, Biggs. Fighting for the set, cuz.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos.
Hey, I got a new phone, y'all.
Last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Lucky 56. Leopard.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the gun on 3rd down. Boyle. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
Black 99 Philly, here we go.
This nigga, he fake wasting the time, bro. I'm tired of this shit.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be taken down here with
back.
a penalty flag on the field.
Back.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Give me a fumble, baby.
Nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Fumble, that's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit.
Off play action. Boyle.
Give me that. Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the blockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with there's a tale of two halves.
Well, you just ran back 30. Well, you just ran back 2 yards. You just ran back 10 yards.
Sometimes go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
I'm really good, but after I beat you, I'm not playing no more. Don't ask me to play you again. I'm not playing you again. After I beat you, don't ask me to play you again. I'm not playing you.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
His throw caught at about the 5. And And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight.
That's a first down, baby.
And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. He'll get it up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. It's the fullback. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Lutz now to kick this one away.
That's because he a pull-up shooter, nigga.
And that'll carry over the
You better learn about your NBA history, boy.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guys throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away.
Pick the ball off. Pick the blood clot.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
I know you better run the ball, bro. You know you put me right now.
To throw again. Boyle looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there. 75 yards. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2.
But God, we even had the ball the whole first quarter. Yeah. Oh.
They'll try and run it in.
I swear for God.
He kicked the field goal, bro.
I knew he was doing that stupid nut ass shit. This nigga, bro.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This one taken from the 7.
Yeah, well, you had about the whole first quarter just to get 3 points. You might as well just go for it. You might as well just go for it.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Thank you, Jesus Christ, thank you.
When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You did all that for a reason. You had the ball the whole first. It's 51 seconds and you didn't score a point. You didn't even get a field goal.
Looking to throw.
You didn't get a field goal. And I got the ball with 51 seconds.
Near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down.
You had the ball for the whole first quarter and getting that 1 point.
Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my Lord, boy.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. going to take this one down to the 20.
Touchdown!
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some
Touchdown. You see how
options
easy it is to
on
score? I
second
scored in damn 30 seconds.
Well,
You
Mark, I
couldn't
know
get a
this
point in
style
4
running
minutes.
back. I mean,
You
this
couldn't get a
size,
point in 4
this
minutes.
intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few
I
quarters,
scored in 30 seconds. You
you're
couldn't get a
coming
point in
up there. I'm
4
attacking this
minutes.
guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up in
You so sorry.
And D-line
Don't
right
ask me.
down fourth quarter.
Tell your best friend,
Let's
man.
not
Don't ask me to play you again when I beat you.
break.
I'm not
We'll
playing.
come back and see how it all shakes out after
We're gonna
this.
put him in fucking.
Boy, you so sorry, boy. Boy, you so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They'll run it now. Out of gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Tyquan Lewis makes the stop.
Don't be
I like the
stupid,
call there
stupid.
because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The Redskins on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll let their fullback try and push. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Pick up the phone.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Tell your best friend.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk and reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, as I said, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Oh.
So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And it's good! And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And they'll be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as the Redskins have won it. And partner, this first week, this first game that...
Listen, you can trade with users, but there's no CPU.